The last place for you to go to help you build out your prospect list are niche websites or niche journals or niche organizations that specialize in certain types of industries. Now this specifically is going to be things like schools and medical facilities, all right? So things that oftentimes you may miss on some of these economic development websites or Google Maps or even in some of your list building websites. They may be a little harder to find. So there are great websites and great resources out there that will help you find some of these more niche accounts that you may like to target. So let's hop on and take a look at what some of those look like. So these niche websites are basically places online that you can go to find lists of facilities or companies or entities that are in a very specific type of industry. So for instance, certain types of medical facilities, maybe it's surgery centers or nursing homes or private schools or hospitals or any number of things that are like this, that are very niche, very narrowed down in their focus. And there's usually websites or directories that are geared towards serving these types of customers or clients. And so when you go to their websites, you can typically find a lot of information about these niche companies. And so for instance, if we want to, again, using Florida as an example, if we want to go and look for private schools, so we would type in something like this in the directory. So Florida private school directory. And here we'll click on this first choice here. And this here will pull up a website here that gives you some options. And this looks like it allows you to select by district here. And so if we pick this very first district and we select the option here, it pulls up a list of all the private schools that are in that district or that county. And you can see it looks like there are 30 private schools in this area, and it gives you information, the school name and address and phone number, and it gives you some contact information for the school. So it's a great place to get started. And again, this is stuff that may or may not show up on some of the other prospect tools that you've used, whether it's list building or Google Maps. And so again, another tool in the tool belt here for you to be able to fill out that list. So lots of great information here, another way for you to supplement your prospect list. And I think this website here even allows you to download an Excel spreadsheet here. So we'll do another example here. So let's say that we want to search for surgery centers in the state of Florida. So we'll type in Florida Surgery Center directory. And here, this website here, the floridahealthfinder.gov, allows you to search for either hospitals or surgery centers. And so we'll click this, the outpatient surgery centers. We'll select by facility profile, and then we'll search by geographic location or facilities. We'll select by facility type. And so we'll leave out the hospital-based facilities. And you can see that here in Florida, here's a list of all of the surgery centers that are registered in this directory, along with address, city, zip code, and county, and phone number. So again, another place to get a lot of free information that you can use to stick into your CRM and build out that prospect list, again, at no cost to you. So again, this is another great tool that I would encourage you to use to round out that prospect list. Okay, so this wraps up the prospecting section. You've learned many tools and many ways to go and find potential prospects that you can put on your list. All right, so now let's move on to the next section to take our list and figure out how we can start getting the kind of information we need to begin the sales and marketing process.